Welcome back to the PLG Teardown, where we disassemble popular SaaS products with a focus on product-led growth. Together with Nicole Mace, Pendo's VP of Product Growth, and Laura Cruikshanks, Pendo's lead product designer, we'll look at what works and what could be better, all through the lens of our 6 PLG principles. Watch till the end to see how each product measures up. Today, we're looking at HubSpot, a platform of choice for sales and marketing teams everywhere. HubSpot has a bunch of free offerings to help sales and marketing teams get started, but with all the buzz around chatbots lately, we're going to narrow in on its free chatbot builder. Let's jump in. Let's just go ahead and sign up for the free tools right here. We know they have a free product. There's that. And all right away, looks like I have to get in and verify an email. Gotten in, went into my Gmail, creating a password. Let's go to product manager. All right, this is a lot. Well, we're in, so I'm going to go ahead and start the demo. Okay, 15 steps. Nicole.
I think it's way too many steps, and I'm also concerned when I see what we landed on. We sort of came in with a very clear objective to get to the chatbot, and now we're just in HubSpot kind of general. I know they have a CRM. I want that chatbot. This is where I think it gets tricky with HubSpot, is now we need to get back somehow and find that chatbot.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and exit this. Yes, I do want to leave. I'm trying to get to my aha moment through the chatbot. So let's see how we get there. Principle 2. Laura, it looks like you've gone through it, or we talked about this before, but how did you even get to the chatbot?
I went through their chat. So down in the lower right, there was this little chat bubble, and I went, and what was actually disappointing was the chat part didn't even work. But then there's an arrow next to it, and I could click on to get to the knowledge base, and then I searched it. And their knowledge base was pretty good. It got me directly to what I wanted. But the fact that I just don't know where to find it from here, I had a hard time. I had to be very dedicated to this search from the beginning.
Same. I totally had the same thing, because I look over the user guide. I'm like, even that name user guide makes me think, am I somehow in documentation? I wasn't quite sure. And then I thought, well, okay, chatbot, is that under Sales Hub? Is that under Service Hub? And then I ended up scrolling down. So that page that you're on, Christine, if you scroll down, it has other free things. And I think this is where I found it.
There it is.
Yep. Oh, yeah, Service Hub.
That's where I found it. But like you said, you were really looking for it. Like, where the heck is it?
Okay, well, it looks like finally under Service Hub, we're seeing it. I'm going to go ahead and set it up. Woohoo, we found our chatbot.
I love this. Who doesn't like to pick the colors?
It is really great. It's a little mini aha, right? It's delightful, and it says, okay, I've gone through all these screens. I found the chatbot finally, and now I'm getting a little something back. Like, we had to really struggle. It was a treasure hunt to get to this chatbot. So this little world of chatbot, once you're in, is very good and a great experience from a usability perspective. But it's the wrapper of everything HubSpot that I think is unfortunate. So I'm going to ding them a little bit for dropping this cool thing in a very confusing wrapper.
With that, let's move on to principle 4. And this one's about delighting and creating habits. Since we don't have a website tied to this email account, Nicole, we're going to walk through your experience getting it live on your own personal site.
I do not describe myself as technical, but I was able to take this little code snippet, go to my Squarespace. Don't look at my website. It's so embarrassing.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It looks great.
They had really, really good instructions. So I was able to go in, do it, and then I got it up and running, and it was truly in a single sitting. And I was so excited. I mean, I feel like I live for aha moments to try to deliver them to our users. But this was, for me, this was a massive aha moment. I'm like, oh, I did it. I got it up and running. It's so exciting. And even cooler, I got it up and running, and I could chat to myself from my website, and I could respond as sort of the chat responder within HubSpot. So I was beyond thrilled. I felt very cool that I could do something that otherwise I would definitely need to have a developer help me with.
So our fifth principle is making purchasing feel like the user's next step. I'm going to pull this screen back up. Okay.
Yay, it's connected.
I didn't do it.
This is weird.
Look at all that. Look at this. Look at what they have. Look how many times they had that pop up. That's so scary.
Yes.
There was a lot. I did have broken pop-up experiences.
Oh.
Whoa!
Pop-up heaven. Okay. Nicole, as you're in here, where are you naturally going to go because you really love that chatbot experience?
I think if you click over there to the left, yeah.
I did, yeah.
So this is a problem. How do I find out what the paid features are? Because we're in here, we're brought back here. Is inbox settings. I think if you go down there on the bottom left.
Okay, we're in inbox settings. Here we go.
Oh my gosh, look how hard this is to find.
This is so difficult.
I don't even know. I don't even know what the paid features are. So I kind of had to dig a little bit, but it is kind of cool. They have, time to first reply, time to close. I'm like, that's interesting. It's turned off with a lock. So if you click on that.
It actually gives me Service Hub Professional for HubSpot. It's not clear. Is this just related to the chatbot or am I looking at something for the CRM? So we're going to go ahead and view pricing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also was an interesting approach that we came in through freemium and then they prompted us for a trial, right? So that's something that actually we're going at Pendo right now. But I think probably more common is sort of you start with the trial and go to free. So cool to see how they're sort of marrying their free trial and their freemium offerings.
Okay, so we're in this and we started playing around and all right, I'm taking a look at my settings and it looks like I might have to upgrade on time to first reply because I can't click into this. Let's just take a look to see what that all entails. Okay, viewing pricing. Nicole, what are you thinking here?
I think they lost that connection between the thing that we came in for and fell in love with, free. We were literally just on the chatbot path, and now they've exposed everything to us. So if I were on my own, I'd be like, I'm out.
As you're talking, I am scrolling, and I don't think I'm ever going to hit the bottom of this.
It's such a tough decision, I think, from a growth standpoint. How much do you want to communicate here? Because you want to be transparent. You want to show what it is you're offering. But in this case, it's now massively overwhelming. So, this is really an art, I think, to get this right. And I don't think they've nailed it.
With that, though, we're gonna try to get to our sixth principle, which is virality. Nicole, what do you think about this? I know this is one of your favorite things to focus on.
I think they really focus on this sort of branding of their free tools. What they're taking advantage of is their product and the natural virality that's part of it. I don't think they've gone above and beyond that. But I would still say I love what they've done. You'll see some of that in Pendo, definitely taking a page from them. They've really nailed it on that of like really using their product to sell to others.
Well, we just went through our 6 principles and we are at moment of truth. So each of you are going to provide an overall rating of 1 to 5 based on the principles that we've laid out today. Laura, let's start with you.
Certainly, they had problems like the pricing overload and not taking us directly to the chatbot builder. It hurts their score just a little bit. And I know I sound like an easy grader, but I'm going to give it a 4.5. At the end of the day, I think depending on who's really going in to explore, they're probably going to get a lot of value out of this free experience.
Laura, I was going to give them a 3, but I'm going to give them a 3.5. And you got me there. You got me there. They have these moments of complete and utter brilliance, right? But that aha moment was way too far down the road. I mean, I do think a lot of people would drop off and say, I don't even know if they offer a chatbot. Where is it? Why am I clicking around? There are way too many screens. So that's a huge deterrent. If you can't nail that aha moment, then you've kind of lost people. So that's kind of my biggest ding. They could make it a lot easier to buy.
All right, Nicole, thank you for bringing us home. Everybody, make sure you're visiting the Product-Led Hub for more PLG best practices, videos, and our current certification courses. Bye.